Oh, baby. Yesterday, we tried to get Spraggy multiple times. He ended up knocking us out. Here we have him on the bubble, covered for a $67 bounty. Today's the day. Yesterday, I couldn't do it. Today's the day. It's going to take big firepower. It's going to take the full ace-king. It's a pair. Come on. I had to bring all the firepower today. Yesterday, couldn't get it done. I improved. Nice. He had a big bounty too. 86 now. We're free rolling. King Jack Ace 10 on the FT bubble. 10 out of 10. Nice. All right. Good luck. Sixes. Easy call. Nice. Wow. Back-to-back all-ins. Love it. Gonna be calling off here if they shove. Go non-all-in. I'll shove. They got jacks. Oh, we flopped two pair. Yeah, nice. Let's head over to a non-final table. 320 super. Check out a position. Moderate top pair. No backdoor flush draw multi-way. Be pretty rare for them to have an ace. But there's still a lot of bluffs. Value is ace jack, maybe some 6x. Pocket fives, pocket sixes. They had king queen. Somewhat interesting double barrel. Blocks some top pairs, has some overcards. Not gonna be too weird of one. Not what? Not all in 3-bet from the short stack. Oof. I mean, I don't want to fold, but nice bluff if you're bluffing. If the goal was to scare me, it worked. I think we get to call here. I mean, they're all in for 5, but then the biggest bounty in the tournament's all in for 9. If we lose, we still have 5 bigs. 300 and something in bounties. Still 7 left. I think we get the call. They have ace jack. This would be such a huge win. That is so sick, dude. That is so freaking sick. What a pot in the 82. Nice run good there. Nice run good there. We're going to jam the offsuit ace for 20. Wow, what a run good pot that was. Let's go. 431 in bounties. 280 for 5th place. First place is 800 plus bounties. Defend here at the final table. Just gonna rip it. Oh, it's a high equity pot. Fuck, I had the best hand. Oh, that's so brutal. That is a very high equity pot. That's either mega chip leader 3 left or 3rd or 4th place out of 4. Oh, so close, man. That would have been awesome. All right, pick up ace king at least. No way, come on. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. We're 70% on the turn to basically win the tournament. Instead, we get 4th in 30 seconds. We get 4th place instead. Nice cash. Yeah, nice cash. Oh, what a high variance swing that was. I'm hoping they have pocket jacks and we just banked. That's best case. Ace king up, check it back. Am I? Yeah, I don't mind it actually. Oh, I'm cooked. Block. Just block it. I don't know. There's still all the queen jack, jack 10, some other floats. I'll just station this one. Nice. They bluff a 6. Flop a flush. Okay. Checks through. Check back the flop, just call the turn. I play small bet here. I feel like they have more like weak pairs and draws than they do like hands that want to call big bets. And like maybe they can bluff like a king jack with a diamond. Pocket eights. Yeah, I mean pocket eights could maybe call a bigger bet. 56 bounty. Yep. A lot of outs. Not gonna get there. GG in the Centurion-ish. Close. Now we got this spot. Ace 10 and Queen 10 against my Ace 6 to stay alive. Oh, I'm alive. All right, we get a shove spot here. Ace deuce 9 10. Not gonna get the bounty. Shoving the sevens here. Sevens, ace, queen. Come on. 22 left, 15 get paid. Please. Nice. Need the party poker scores, you know? That's where we want the scores. Party poker money. With that double up, we're still going to be one of the shortest stacks in the field, but you can see we cover a few already now. Actually covered 3 stacks. 118 bounty. I got to call. It's a big bounty. Got to call. Here we go. Ooh. Boom. Wow, what a spin. We win the flip, and then we get this big bounty. That's a free roll. We just one and done to free roll right there. Yeah, I think 9-5 suited, like, if they had a min bounty, would be a little bit of a better shove, or if they had more fold equity. I think it's just, like, I'm too incentivized to call for them to shove, like, 9-5, I think. Basically. Is my opinion on that. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong felt color. We have a free roll. We're not in the money. There you go. Gonna delay the action here. Okay, it's a good river. We lose to some hands, we beat a lot of hands. Debating between just calling. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We just want to ISO for this bounty now. Debating between just calling or 3-bet inducing, but yeah. I wouldn't go too wide here. I wouldn't take like pocket sevens here, to be honest. But jacks is a little too strong. Good luck on the bubble. Flip it against ace king. That is a bummer. Gonna lose a pretty big pot on the bubble. Still okay. We're still okay, but definitely a bummer. Here, I'm just going to play a straight up shove. I just don't want to invite this guy in wide. Just don't. And this range into 2 tiny stacks in the blind shouldn't be that tight, but they have aces. But we get there. Wow, that is a really sick suck out. Man. That is puke worthy. I mean, that's so sick. Aces under the gun into 2 short stacks. You get the big stack on the button. I find just a reshove. I mean, that is nasty, dude. Oh, I would not take that well. That is nasty. Okay, well, we make the money after some run good. Sitting on a nice stack. Nice flop. Nice. Let's go. Quads and a bounty. Hell yeah. Quads and a bounty. That's what we like to see. Queen, queen deuce. Pretty bad board. Not what we wanted to see. Going into scared mode. I'm scared. Going into scared mode. Check call here and pray they just... No, not the flush. Not the flushes, too. All right, we win. Thank goodness. Could have been a tough situation on the river, but we win. All right, 112 bounty. We get another flip. Bro, I am hyped. I am absolutely hyped. I love this tournament. And we just run hot to get a stack. It's freaking wonderful. The poker gods are blessing us right now. Let's give our thanks. Keep it going. I think some flat here is okay. Ooh, they do have a 150 bounty though. Maybe 3-betting is better. Just building a pot and yeah. Well, too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. All right, 37 bounty. FT bubble in the 109 Centurion. What a run it's been. Why do I open my mouth? Why do I open my big mouth, bro? Why do I open my mouth? In the other way, too, now. By the way, I never even checked... Man, let's fucking go, dude. This session is so nice right now. And I know there's going to be a moment today when it flips on its head. And I start to lose stacks, and I'm like, what's going on? And I know that's going to happen, but... Because that's going to happen, we need to appreciate how sick we're running right now. We are in 0 position to complain at the moment. Okay, tight, strong range, flat. I think I still get to defend here. King of hearts and a pair. Some people even just send it with like ace king or flush draw here, so I'm gonna call. My stack was like pretty at risk and like whatever. I'd have been a little bit more careful pre-flop and on the flop, but with my stack versus that bounty versus yeah, with the equity we just gotta go. So this is a limp pre, min bet flop. Final table is quiet so far, which is okay. We call turn as well. Couple pocket tens, okay. Pocket eights to kick us off as the second in chips player. Chip leader's in the small blind. The blind is small, but the stack is big. All right, we see an open, flat. I'll play quick. Go multi-way, king 9-4, flush draw. Not what I envisioned with the eights. Check it back. Play big bet. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like an auto fold, but somewhat of a comfortable fold. Pretty natural for our opponent to want to check a lot of hands out of position multi-way. So their range is still pretty strong on the turn, and there's just a lot of bad rivers and things. So blind versus blind here in the 320. I raise it up. They call. I went to 2.7 blinds. They call. Check, check. We bet and take it down. Shouldn't be a lot of pocket pairs. A lot of people rip them in pre. A lot of the 9x bets. We can get value from flush draws and worse 4x on the turn. And there's a little bit of 3x, but some of the offsuit 3x will just fold against, I don't know. Just against a raise blind versus blind. So I think it's an okay, time to go for value there. Flat the sevens here. I'm gonna play check, check. I'm gonna whiff this board a lot. I don't want to face check raise. I don't want to blow up the pot. I think checking back's pretty good. Double check back. 4-liner to the 3. Neither of us have a lot of 3x. Could try to value bet now, I guess. Looks kind of bluffy. Gonna have a lot of like Jack 10 and Queen 10, just dead hands that don't do anything on the flop and turn. Might want to try it on the river, you know? So my King X is more likely to bet the turn. Sets are gonna be likely to bet the flop or the turn, so yeah, I think it makes sense to bet. Top and bottom pair, just gonna be a range bet on the flop for me, small. I feel like we could check this back, but I want to get money in while I have a good hand. And top and bottom can get counterfeit and some weird things can happen. So while we have a good hand, I think it makes sense to bet. That's kind of the logic here. Like, and triple barrel 2 pair for sure. Hopefully we have the best hand by the river. Probably did if they folded. And pretty happy to get this through. Again, like I think if there's a min bounty, we don't want to shove 5 high because they're going to be the shortest stack. And yeah, they might call a little bit tighter at a final table, whatever, but they're still going to call very wide because they are the short stack and they are incentivized to chip up. So this is a shove pre. Why am I playing bad right now? Focus. Let's hope they have a draw, guys. Let's hope they have a draw. It's going to be a range bet for me. Shocker. Shocker. This spot's a shove. We got a player with 225 bounty and 20 blinds. Small blind's going to call quite wide because of that. A lot of the pairs should want to 3-bet, get it in, so yeah. We just run our pair here. And they might call off. I mean, they got so many blinds. It's a lot of dollars and bounties, which means we're just not. We're gonna sometimes win a great pot here. We're just when they call, we're just. I don't know. We just gotta dodge a lot. Well, they fold. Can we win this flip? Yes, let's go. That's worth a lot. I'm really surprised the big stack folded, honestly. I mean, they might have been flatting really wide in the small blind. Just trying to flop something good against the short stack. Like, I don't know how weak their hand was, but that was a lot of bounty money, and they have so many big blinds. So I was a bit surprised to see them fold, but all right, guys, we have a free roll in the 320 today. 413 in bounties. Ace 10 is going to be in the opening range. Another min bet, range bet. They call. I think I'm going to shove the turn. Maybe they find the fold with the jack or the deuce. Nice, we get a fold. Like maybe sometimes they call off a worse draw too. I don't know if that's true, but with the initial raise coming from under the gun, I'm going to skip this ace 8. If this was like, I don't know, button raise, small blind, 3-bet, then I would go from the big blind, but pocket 10s, pocket 7s, 7 on the river. Yorkshire ace putting more hurt on people here with another bounty. Nice pot, my friend. I'm going to call here for the double knockout. Oh, they're covered though? God, it's like close to 300 in bounties. This ladder is $90. Yeah, I'm going to go. Both have a bigger pair. Oh, I'm cooked. 7! I'm cooked against 2 big pairs. I am cooked. Nice hand. Alright, this bounty is sitting there, but I have a terrible hand for it. They both had the big pairs. I mean, if one player had a pair and the other had like an ace-king, at least I'm flipping for some of it. They could both have like ace-king, ace-queen pretty easily. King 7, 9, 5. Alright, alpha. Apsa. I always read it as alpha. Apsa is going to win the bounty. Down to 4 players. I'm 4 out of 4 now. Just going to send this ace 10. Called by King 9. King 9 is winning. Hoo-hoo, baby. That'll do. Aces, Jack 5. Yeah, lucky guy. Just picks up aces. Just beautiful. So what do we got? 20 blinds, 30 blinds, 16, and 40. Ace king or ooh. A little dicey now, but it's a flip. Nice. Defend the big blind here. We flop second pair. Gonna play the block here. Turn raise. Like, do they raise like queen jack, queen 10, ace queen on the bubble? Like, they really shouldn't connect with the 3. I guess they could have some like top set. I feel like their range is so many pairs. But they just go for like this little moderate raise on a brick. Like, it just feels like they have some thin value, but God, it's like a certain sick raise with queen jack, queen 10. Like, you almost never see people go for it though. Like, I feel like people never go for it. What kind of king X is checking back? I mean, some of the, like, king X can just go all in. I don't know. King. They did have freaking king. Okay, so we paid unbearable here. I don't know. It's just it's a really weird spot to face like a small raise. Unless they do have like the ace queen, queen jack, queen 10 type hands, which in my experience over so many years playing tournaments, like, people just don't do it on these boards. I've almost never seen that sort of raise. Not that it's a bad raise. You just don't see it, right? I don't know. I thought like maybe an ace 10, ace jack bluff, maybe like a random ace 5, maybe pocket 7s doesn't want to call. Like, what the heck? We got a Spraggy raid? Thank you, Spraggy. That's very kind of you. What's this bounty? 93 ladder. It's a chunky ladder. I guess I'm gonna defend. All right, check, spade. Shit. Jack 9. Jack 9 makes a house. All right, nice little ladder there. We got 514 plus the 180 in the bounties. Nice little cash happening. All right, king, queen, great hand to potentially get back into this tournament with. 2 snap folds, all right. Queen 9 can go, good luck. I'm liking the survival tactics here. Kings? Limp raise, non-all-in off shallow stacks. This is pretty polar. I'm gonna call. They go small, we're gonna call again, and we're gonna shove up here. Oh my goodness, ace in the big blind. Heart! One more. Come on, man. They go for a check on the turn. I'm checking back, dude. I'm taking this line all the way to the river. I don't know. They're not going to check queens very frequently. If they have aces, we're cooked. And if they have a random jack 3 offsuit bluff, they're cooked. So I'm checking. I'm trying to think of what the... I mean, we need them to have like a weird pair, basically. But we should give them credit for something like that and just go for the stack now. Theoretically, they could still have aces, but not if they're tanking. All right, last look at the 109 Centurion. We're going to get third place, 695. Not a bad cash. We did make the money in this 320, which was not a guarantee. We were 8 out of 9 with 8 getting paid, so we snuck in there. It's just a min cash for now, but we have some pretty good bounties. Cashes are at 3,079. Buy-ins are at 3,749. So we actually have another like free roll day at the moment. I think I have a really good bluff catcher here. I know it seems stationy, but like they just go bet. So I think blocking the flush and the straight and the 2 pairs is like pretty key. And they also just have like 6x and 3x and 8x and stuff. Yeah, 5-8 with a club is like, I think quite good. Like I think 5-8 is going to be better than like queen 10 or like king 9. Ace 9-0 against chip leader will just go in pre unless there's a 3-bet. Since they are so deep against each other, this will have like ace 10s and ace jacks and stuff. But since this range is... Oh, there's a 5 big blind stack too. The ladders are small though. Yeah, I think we get to go. I think this range needs to be pretty wide because this range is quite wide and they want to play with me in the big blind. I feel like it's less exciting when this guy calls because they do have dominating hands. But I think it's still a shove here. Interesting spot. Could turn into maybe a call, but they just call, which means this player is going to call a bunch of dumb stuff, and I'm just going to lose. We're just going to lose because they're both going to call, and we just got to dodge the world. I mean, they could bet king queen maybe, and they could fold. I feel like king queen's checking a lot. I feel like 8-9's checking a lot. Oh, I'm so cooked here. I am so freaking cooked. I was asking some quite... Is it possible to be ahead here? Ever. Very unlikely. Ace X of clubs. Bluff. It's almost impossible. Jack 7. Okay. Well, we do get kind of an insight into the wide range. What did the imposition player have? Queen 5 suited. Yeah, so I mean, this is... At least we were on point with how we felt about it. Like... We need this range to be quite wide to make this awesome, and it was. So, and I don't even think this is really that. I think it's like a decent call with the queen 5 suited. Like it's super wide, but this guy's gonna be super wide too. They do cover you, but you're gonna it's gonna end up playing pretty tight for them out of position anyway. GG's, guys. Honestly, I don't know what went down in Paris. It seems like a lot went down. We're talking about Tonka, Giraffe, private $1 million heads-up matches. Clearly I don't know all the juice that happened in Paris. You guys should tell me instead of asking me. You guys should tell me. I was in Canada playing on party poker. Take me to Paris. They go B50 on the turn. I'm gonna raise. Gonna raise the blocker ace with all the short stacks of the table close to the money. Get a bounty spot against the shortest stack. We win. Beautiful. Just gonna play for stacks here against this player. They're probably gonna 3-bet quite linear considering how deep this stack is. And against a linear range, we actually quite like to be all in. Because they have 120 blinds and they can bounty hunt with lots of hands that we dominate. So there's 2 factors here that makes me prefer shove to call. Whereas normally I'd call, but I like shove here. Like for example, if the big blind was also short, right, and I have 30 blinds, well then there's a lot of hands in their range that they just want to shove, just straight up. So what happens to their 3-betting range is it becomes polarized to like some bluffs, some really good hands, because then they start to shove hands like Jack 10 suited or King 10 suited or whatever. Whereas when the big blind's super deep, they're going to 3-bet not all in because they don't want to just risk 60 blinds with those kind of hands against the big blind who can call. So they end up having to 3-bet and then call off. Okay, we got the bubble of the 55. We got the FT bubble of this 109. Gonna bluff here. Don't like that they haven't folded yet. All right. Come on, buddy. Have the pocket 5s. Let her go. Fantastic result, dude. Fantastic result. We're actually second. We've climbed all the way into second place. Couple of 4-bets, 3-bet bluff pot that we get through on the flop there. Almost folded, but it is the bubble still. Could go small or big here. I think I will go small with this one. The problem with going small is that they're just going to play so passive. because it's the stone bubble. Less check raising, more calling, more passive play. So when that's the case, it's up to the in-position player to put in bigger bets if they want money, basically. But on the flip side, I block the top two pairs. We're going to force a lot of their draws out. Kind of just leaves us really to cooler them if we want to get the chips in. But we can still bet big, get called by any queen, flush draw, combo draw, king jack. Like, we're still getting a lot of pretty obvious value. So I like sizing up a bit. They just shove. Stone bubble, blind versus blind. Makes sense. It's a great flop. Boom. Running good. We're going to be like chip leading, making the money here in this 55. 2 out of 9 here now. This is shaping up. It's shaping up. We're trying to climb these caches. Go for a defend here. FT bubble still. Check call is going to be the line. They go 2.8 into 8.4. They could have some 9x and a small bet on the turn. That's kind of annoying. They have a flush? And they check? Oh my goodness. Color me blessed. I would understand if they didn't kind of bait me into going for that raise on the turn. Like, I sort of get why they checked, but man, I don't know. Pretty great spot here. Aces against sevens. Nice. We already put a bad beat on Lafal earlier. They are not running good against me today. Okay, we defend against snap. Double check back. I don't know. My range. Okay. Easy call against B50. Could raise. Could raise. Let's go to the king queen. We're going to defend. We saw them play queen 5, so we can kind of just play check call here. Gonna be bluffing this run out. Can still have decent amount of bluffs, but a lot of value too. Get a fold. Oh, he sends it. Look at the bounty. They do display the full bounty though on 8-8. I think it's bottom. I think it's bottom, but we go same. Same. That's fine. I'm not greedy. Final table now. Finally got away from the 9 left. This one's going to be a limp. Don't really want to raise and get jammed on. And we are shallow enough that people do tend to do that. Even a non-all-in 3-bet is not super comfortable. So this one will go into the limp call category. They size up the flop, so I will just be calling. We might be cooked here. I think I'm going to still call. I feel like I kind of need them to be bluffing here. Just going to call. Check. Yes. I'm okay with a check. 2 out of 8 with the ICM. Flush comes in on the river. I'm happy to win that pot on the turn or on the river. And yeah, they were just pure bluffing here. They're going to probably go for it a decent amount. We'll call off. They fold. Nice. Get the go heads up. Hold. Nice. We get the bounty and a ladder. Not the biggest bounty or ladder, but both are going to help our chances at kind of getting top 3 or something. Double final table to finish before the weekend begins. Double final table to finish. Seeing how much profit we can rack up. Ooh, jacks into queens. I mean, they're trying to give us chances. Never mind. Jacks we get a fold, queens we lose with. Ace, ace, jack, jack. Nice hand. Play 2 streets here. And we're just value betting the river. River, I mean, brings in maybe some weird 2 pairs, 6, 7. But get paid here. Nice pot. Just play it simple. 2 streets, big bet, and we win. And then we get kings on the button. Gonna 3 bet. Take it down, take it down. We were actually in a very, very, very slight chip lead here. 35 blinds, but we got 32, 33, and 32. So it's a 4-way tie at the top. I was really hoping we could get some action from the kings there. We would have had a nice chip lead, but... Okay, for a bounty. Against cups. Come on. Shit. That was a good spot to kind of pull away from everyone else. Instead, even more people are tied up. Oh, this FT's crazy, man. 7 big blinds for the bounty. It's a tight range. Not much of a bounty, but still the price is quite reasonable to hunt here. Dominated. Not looking good. Alright, so that sucks. I'm gonna shove here. Snapped off by Mike. It's a very light part of my range. Not happy to get snapped off, but who knows? Who knows? We do fine against pocket fives. We do fine against queen jack. We do fine against deuces. Deuces never loses. Unless a king comes. Boom! Let's go. That's a big flip. GG, Mike. Here we even all in a call. And we're going to lose ace-jack. GG. So, final 4 here. Final 6 here. I'm going to jam here with the 10s. There is 2 shorter stacks. Kind of a sweat. Well, if they have to think like this, probably wouldn't mind if we run it here. We do cover as well, so... Alright, take it down. That's fine, too. Ooh, okay. Oh! I'm out! What do you guys got? Ace-jack, ace-ace, and king-queen. That's a good shove, that's a good ISO, and that is a good re-ISO. Wow. Wow. Pretty sick. Okay, we don't have to do anything, and we are heads up. We have 465 plus 175 in bounties. Currently locked up. We're going to focus on the heads up match until things happen on the other table, basically. Short-lived fun here. Once they just start raising every button, we just have nice shoves if we want. Okay, 639.75. GG's. Well played, buddy. Good win. I mean, it's going to be a profitable shove. It's a profitable call as well, but against somebody with a raise strategy over and over. I mean, it was still like a pretty low sample. Like maybe they just kept getting aces on the button or something, but... All right, guys. Final game for the day. After a solid grind, 49-16 in the cashes. Trying to win this thing. Payouts, first place would be 1,000 plus bounties up top. Nice. King, king, nice one. Nice pot. GG to cups. Can't imagine the ace-9 folding for 4 blinds or whatever. This is a valid shove now for 15. I'm going to still take the raise. Non all in. And we're going to play min bet. I think I gotta fold a pair. I mean, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but my range is so tight, and I've seen this guy take so many tight lines too. So I'll just hero fold this spot. Here we go, ace jack. We're 5 out of 5. Against ace 10 though. Oh no, come on. I mean, it's so brutal. We actually get, we have close to the chip lead if we win this pot. It's so brutal, man. It's so brutal. Fuck. All right, GG guys. Brings our cashes up to 53-16, which is another good day. No wins lately. Some nice moderate winning days. You know, we're running deep in a lot of stuff, but we're not really winning anything, but we're running deep in a lot of things. So that's, you know, it's a good sign at least. So GG guys. See you later. Thanks for the day.